Hi everybody, so this video is for those of you lucky buggers who are off to university. Now I know a lot of you students follow me and I just wanted to give you my top tips because I don't want you to feel that now you've gone to uni, it all has to go down the pan and you're going to feel the worst you've ever felt, you're going to be constantly hungover, you're going to gain a couple of pounds and you're going to stop feeling so fit and healthy. That is not the case. You can do it on the cheap and I'm here to give you my top tips for staying healthy while on campus. First, let's talk food. You don't need to be living on pizza and pot noodles forevermore. What you want to do is make friends with as many people on your campus or in your halls and try and buy together in bulk. So get your basic ingredients. Now, the things that you would really enjoy and talk about what meals that you guys all like. Then what I'd recommend you do is you either go and head down to places like Macros, Iceland, Poundland, Poundworld, anywhere that's really budget price because they're going to have all the big brands for a lot less money and you can get in bigger bulk sizes. So you want to be getting things like your wholemeal pasta, you want to get your rices, you want to get your sweet potatoes in, you want to get lots of courgettes because you can turn courgettes into pasta if you don't like that as well, and just get some really bulky stuff. Tuna is generally quite expensive, but if they have them in big packs, then go for it. The next thing you want to do is head down to your local market or fishmongers. You can literally haggle with them here, and because it's all fresh produce, they need to get rid of it because it's going to go off. So try and get as much of it as possible and really go for your dark leafy greens and ingredients that all of you guys will use and enjoy. Now for those of you who love smoothies, then obviously try and get some frozen veg, which will be great for you guys to all use because you can dump it in anywhere when you just need a really quick meal. Or you can obviously add it into your smoothie and stuff instead of buying really fresh fruit, which is going to cost you so much money. So my top tip is just to think really basic. Now, if you need an app for this, there are so many amazing apps out there for those who are users of cooking like me. One of my favorite apps is this Tastebud app. Now, the reason why it's so good is because you just go in and you pop in what ingredients you actually have in the fridge, and it basically does like a casino wheel and tells you what meals you can come up with. So you don't have to go and buy stuff. You can literally be like, right, I have a bar of chocolate, a watermelon and a piece of garlic, and it will come up with something amazing. I'm so bunged up. Next, Freshers Week means lots and lots of drinking. Now, obviously alcoholic drinks are where most of your empty calories come from, so please be cautious of this before you go super drinking and find you put on like £5 in a week. If you want to do drinking, the best thing you can do is go for clear-based spirits. So you want to think gin and tonic, vodka, soda and lime, and obviously the mixes that you add into it are all calories too. So soda is obviously better than lemonade because it doesn't have the calories. And if you go for like a lime cordial, a blackcurrant, a cranberry juice, orange juice, something like that, it's obviously got a little bit more nutrients in it than Coke. So those would be my top tips when it comes to drinking. Now please remember, if you guys are drinking all night, try and have a little something before you go out. I know you might find a little belly bloat that pops up in your dress, but promise you it'll be much better than you finishing at 5 in the morning and going home and having chips, cheese and mayonnaise and feeling really grotty when you wake up in the morning. So try and have something quite carb heavy before you go out. Just make it smaller if you're worried about feeling really bloated. And then when you get home, down that pint of water, head to bed, and yeah, sorry, I can't do anything about that hangover for tomorrow. Now let's talk fitness. If your student loan doesn't quite cover the local gym, don't panic, there are so many things you can do. First up, all you have to do is get your phone out and just scroll health and fitness, and there are so many apps out there ready to help you with little or no equipment needed. For example, Top Couple Worms, legs workout exercises. How many of you asked me for legs workout? There are thousands of them. Runtastic, Zombies Run, which is an amazing one where you literally, it feels like you have zombies in your head and you're running away from them and it gets you doing 5K very, very quickly. Nike Training Club, which I have spoken about so many times. Literally, if you have the attachment, it can go in your trainer. If not, you can just estimate how much you've worked out, but it also does upper, lower, has little descriptions, videos. It's a fantastic exercise app. Then you have Nike Running, Moves, Pedometer. For those of you who just want to walk, there are so many things you can do. So just search for an app. Failing that and you don't want an app, obviously check out the local halls, check out the sports halls and see what clubs are going on. Even if there's a yoga club or a walking club, or if there is no club and there is no fitness, bad uni, start your own. You might even earn some extra pennies to start up a running club or start a yoga club, or if there's an exercise you love doing, teach it and make some money out of it. Then you can go to Topshop and buy loads of new clothes. Now for those of you who are just not used to not having your mum there to tell you exactly what to do all the time, there are a couple of apps that I think are just hilarious and I wanted to share with you. First one being Brush DJ. For those of you who are going to go out and forget to brush your teeth, This is here for you. You can customize the back and the front. Basically all it does is it picks a song from your library and you have to keep brushing till it says you can stop. This is just to make sure that you have literally brushed your teeth squeaky clean, and I can't love it more, and yeah, that's really embarrassing because that's Usher, so we're going to stop that. But it basically plays it, you keep brushing and it tells you when you're done. Perfect. And finally, I might not be able to ease your hangover, but this app certainly can. It's called the Hangover Soother and generally plays noises so that your head doesn't bang as much as it would without. So I hope this was really helpful. To be honest guys, just have an incredible time you're at university. But do remember that you guys have come so far and made yourselves feel so good. You don't want to fall back off the wagon. So where you can, just walk instead of getting on public transport. Eat as much food as possible, don't starve yourself all day, but then don't overeat at the same time. Enjoy your drinks, enjoy your nights out, and if all else fails, just wiggle that butt as much as you can on the dance floor, and that'll burn off any of those pizza or pot noodles. Have an incredible time, and I can't wait to see you all next week. Lots of love. Bye!